Slowpoke, over here. Slowpoke. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Slowpoke. What? Your brain's as slow as your feet, Slowpoke?
Hey, Slowpoke, what's your problem?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're faster than a rocket. Let's find out.
What are you babbling about?
A wager. Race you to the roof? Bet you I can get there before you. Unless you're afraid of losing. Wouldn't blame you if you were, Slowpoke.
Oh, sure. I could use some extra cash.
That's the spirit, Slowpoke. Ready to show me what you got? First, run through the old GRE dark zone and reach the roof. Follow the sign.
What? What sign?
Jeez, what took you so long, Slowpoke?
How did you do that?
I jumped to the side wall, pulled myself up the gutter, but hey, why should I tell you trade secrets? Wait till the next leg of the race. That's where the rubber really meets the road.
Wait, the what meets what?
Okay, clearly you need a moment to rest. Take some time, and when you're ready, meet me on the roof of the building across from the old military base on Mill Street. Finally! I was just about to take a nap. Oh, look at your face. Huffing and puffing. Who knew you were such an old man?
Is this a race? Or are you aiming to turn this into a fight?
Calm down, calm down. It's a race. In fact, how about we up the stakes? Say 5-1? What do you say?
All right, you're on.
And we're off.
Open that chest up.
Hey, wait a minute. What's going on here?
Babel, are you okay? You moron!
Oh, fuck me. The two of you are twins. No wonder you kept winning. When I started a race with one of you, the other was already at the finish line.
Look at him, Babel. His brain finally caught up to his legs.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
Wait. We're not bad people, okay? I mean, we're probably not all that good either, but my point is, everyone does what they do best, right? And this is just what we're good at. We tried to do other things, you know? Things we were not very good at. And we ended up getting in debt. Serious debt. And now we have to pay it.
So you scam people?
Nobody gets hurt. We're not bandits. Listen, what if we gave you back your wager and forgot about the whole thing, huh?
I can't blame anyone but myself. Should have seen you idiots coming a mile away. Just keep the damn money and get lost.
Really?
Yeah, really. Now get lost before I change my mind.
You numbskull! You had to let those biters catch you, didn't you? What, you think I did that on purpose? Give me a break.
What did I do to you? Let me go, please.
Serious?
Is that? Who's there?
This here's the party, and you're the pinata.
Take this!
Look alive! Choke on it, man!
No, I cannot take you there.
Brilliant!
Pleasure doing business.
What's going on here?
Hello, I'm Henkel. This student here was curious about my lesson today. About when the guns were confiscated in Villedor. And what happened afterwards. He wants to light a candle on the site of the March Massacre.
The March Massacre?
Yes. 64 people died that day. Gunned down like sitting ducks. If you want to know more, you should go and see for yourself.
Why can't he?
No one can leave the building while school is in session. Children shouldn't walk around the bazaar on their own.
I thought you'd be more worried about them falling into a dark zone.
Oh, kids nowadays are too smart to fall into a silly hole. Anyway, could you light a candle for him, young man? You might learn something yourself.
Sure, though I was pretty lousy at history.
History is boring when someone tells you about it. It starts being fascinating when you can touch it.
Touch it?
Yes. Take this candle and go to the monument of the World Art Congress. Or what's left of it. It's close by. Contact me when you get there. You'll see what my lesson was about today.
this alive. One day, he says, this city's full of suckers hoping for a miracle. We can take advantage of that. Anders had a plan.
What plan?
Lots of folk went missing after the war. I mean, look around. You can see memorials in every other street.
The Butcher's our greatest enemy. He's responsible for the Black Monday bombings and the death of millions of people. Something's off.
Hey, Hankel, I'm at the monument. You were right. Not much left of it.
Good. Look closely. There is much more to it than meets the eye.
What happened here?
That is where the riots started. People were terrified. How could they protect themselves and their families? There was massive unrest. So, a curfew was put in place, and homes were raided to ensure no one was hiding any weapons. Punishment for those who didn't comply was quite severe.
Ah, there's a plaque here. Ooh, a lot of names on it. Are those the victims of a massacre?
Yes, 64 names. Things was starting to get pretty bad outside the walls around then, and the army needed more weapons. So they confiscated the civilians' weapons. Private ownership of any sort of firearm and its ammunition was forbidden thereafter.
Shots were fired.
The army started shooting at people. Panic broke out. And of course, things only got worse. The riots escalated. It was the beginning of the end. Light the candle.
So you're saying that Pratt made a bad call, taking people's guns away?
Hard to know for sure, but it didn't end well for anyone. In fact, The main irony is that the army soon ran out of ammunition. And just like that, firearms became obsolete. At least, that's what's generally believed to have happened. Now, you'll hear some folks claim that Pratt kept a secret stash of ammunition somewhere in the city. But if so, he took that secret to the grave. So I guess we'll never really know. And that's the thing about history. We rarely ever really know. It's not a hard science. History is fragile as the passing of time. It takes the vigilance of people like myself to make sure it's not rewritten to suit the whim of each new generation's self-righteous fight. The duty of remembrance. Everyone should practice it. Farewell now, Pilgrim. I hope this little trip down memory lane has illuminated your path.
Yeah. Of course I do. Yeah.
First tournament in 2 years.
Thanks. My name's Wash.
Aiden.
How noble of you, saving an enemy.
You're not my enemy.
But now we're on... what's the phrase? Opposite sides of the barricades?
We're on the same side when the infected are involved. What are you doing here?
I'm afraid that's top secret.
So you're a spy. Should I warn the locals about you?
All right, I'll tell you. It's a secret, just not a military secret. I was supposed to meet a girl here, from the bazaar.
Don't see anyone here. Looks like she stood you up.
This wasn't a date. We wanted to leave the city, get beyond the walls.
It's not that easy.
We would find a way.
Why do you want to leave?
Chloe's had enough of there being shortages of everything at the bazaar, especially water.
But the bazaar has water now.
Chloe doesn't know that yet. She lives outside the bazaar.
We just go to her and check.
I will. And can I ask you a favor, to save time? I'll go to Chloe's place. Can you go to her friend Liz's? Chloe's always over there. She lives at 25 Wuthering Mews, 3rd floor. Above the old vegetarian restaurant. It's near the clinic.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Let me know over the radio when you get there.
Legend has it the Night Runners built these windmills.
Watch yourself, you hear?
I have got...
See, I'm going!
Take you with one hand.
They were so beautiful. I sacrificed everything for them. Everything.
But who's gone? Do you need help?
Oh, no, my friend. Thank you. But there's nothing to be done here.
But why? Who did you lose?
My fish. My precious fish. Can you imagine what it's like to keep fish when water is so hard to come by? But they were my friends. My teachers.
Welcome to the real world. Clean water is a luxury. Maybe you're better off not wasting water on fish anyway.
I don't blame you for not understanding. You would have to spend some time with fish to understand. My fish, my precious fish. Can you imagine what it's like to keep fish when water is so hard to come by? But they were my friends, my teachers.
Why would you sacrifice water for fish?
But why not?
Because water is expensive. It's a rare commodity.
Oh, I know that. I had to give away almost all I had. My supplies, flour, and my father's weapons. But they can't survive without the water, of course. And out there, in the world, who knows how many fish are left? Most water has been polluted. Oh, all the dead fish I've seen floating belly up. Such a sad sight.
People die of thirst all the time these days. Keeping fish seems to me like a luxury this world can't afford.
Well, I know it's hard to understand. For me, we can't afford to live in a world without fish. My fish.
Why are fish so important to you?
Can I ask you a question in return? Why is this weapon so important to you?
I need it to protect myself. You know, to survive.
Ah, you see, it's all so subjective, isn't it? What's necessary, what's not? For me, fish are fundamental to existence. Fish teach you everything you need to know about life.
And now I'm curious, where are your fish?
Unfortunately, like I said, my fish are not with us anymore. They're gone.
What happened?
Someone ate them.
Wait, someone ate your fish?
Someone broke into my home and ate all of my fish. Then he drank all the water.
The water you sacrificed so much for. Who? Tell me. Want me to go after him?
Nah, forget about it. I think I know who it was. I saw discarded fish bones in front of his place. But let's forget about it.
What? You don't want revenge? He ate your fish.
One of the many things fish teach you, as I mentioned, is patience and accepting what fate brings you. Once you watch them for a while, just swimming in their tank, they don't question where they are. They don't complain that the tank is too small. They just are.
Wait, what? So let me get this straight. You spent everything on the water for your fish, then someone ate your fish and drank that water, and yet you're not angry?
Oh, I was angry. But what does anger do for me? It causes nothing but negativity and remorse. Maybe one day we'll fish in rivers and oceans again. Fishing. Ah, yes. Fishing can also teach you a lot about life.
You sound like some kind of fish monk.
Oh, I'm poor as a monk now. That is for sure. Farewell, my friend. I'm sorry you can't learn anything from my fish.
The butcher's men are high on some weird kind of drug. Alamette all over again.
Hey!
Brother's life during the March Massacre 12 years ago.
Sweet weapon you got there, Aiden. Is it new?
Damn it. The infected made it inside. I'm looking for Chloe.
What for? She's not here.
Wash. Chloe's not here.
She's not at home either. Aiden, she must be at Liz's. I don't know where else she could be.
So you going somewhere?
None of your business. Chloe's gone. Like, gone. Got it? Tell Wash to just forget about her. Chloe's left without him.
Left? Or about to leave with you, I gather.
Maybe.
But why leave? There's water again.
Yesterday they were fighting over water. Tomorrow it'll be another thing. Blood's always flowing here. We've had enough. We want to try somewhere else.
We, that is you and Chloe. So what about Wash?
Wash? He was just our ticket out That's all. Now he can fuck off.
There was nothing I could do, Chloe.
Wash?
Chloe.
Wait, so that's Chloe?
I'm a grunt. No one told me what was gonna happen. Please, don't leave without me. Let me go with you, the three of us.
Liz won't agree.
So convince her. Aiden, come on, say something, please. You've been outside, you know how things are beyond the walls.
Wash is right, Chloe. Only the three of you together stand any chance of surviving.
Liz won't agree. He's a peacekeeper.
Not anymore. He wants to desert. For you. I think that means something. Don't you?
I know you don't want me, but I want to defend you. That's all.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Not you, the bee.
Just calm down. There are a lot of them.
Don't look like just because you got holes in your shoes. Let's go.
That water.
A stranger decides to give us something we need, and that's...
Hey, I'm that pilgrim. What's wrong?
It was you? Great. We got our ration today, but Maria here wants to use it all to wash her hair.
Because I can't stand another fucking day like this. Just because you don't mind hair like a sheep overdue for shearing doesn't mean...
All I want is to water the plants, Maria. What good will your shiny hair be if you starve to death?
It's gonna rain tonight. I'm sure of it. You'll use up the water, and then it'll rain. Those plants don't need that much water anyway. It's your way of showing me you don't care about my needs.
I'm sure you can figure this out. Look, maybe you could wash your hair and then reuse the water for crops.
No way soapy water can harm them.
And germs can harm me. I get it. I don't need to shower every week, but I need to maintain a basic level of hygiene.
What if you used plant-based soap?
Where do you get that?
I don't know exactly, but you've got a garden. And during my travels, I heard that some plants can be used as a soap base.
That sounds legit. You could use the plant-based soap to wash, which would allow us to reuse the water without harming the crops. We could look it up in that old plant atlas we've got.
Why not? Thank you, Pilgrim, for helping us out.
Again.
Yeah, no problem.
Great. Have to tell my kids no food tonight. Again.
sweet weapon you got there, Aiden. Is it new?
And still no invitation to Carnage Hall. Ow, yep.
The essence of survival? What are you talking about?
Want to find out? Just close your eyes. What do you perceive?
Well, I hear noises.
Yeah. What else?
Oh, something stinks.
Exactly. The smell. Impulses going straight from the senses to the limbic system, triggering an emotional response. Memories. The well-being of the mind.
But, that smells like... Well, that smells like shit.
What did you expect? What do you think people use as fertilizers around here?
Too much information.
Sorry.
So, who are you and what are you doing here?
Before the fall, I used to work in a fragrance manufacturing company. I consider myself lucky to have been professionally active within the only century when the world actually smelled nice. Now it's back to normal. So I asked myself, how can I change that? What scent would make people the most happy in this miserable world?
I sure hope you don't mean smelling like shit is the essence of survival.
Of course not. I have this really exciting idea for a new fragrance. People are going to pay a fortune for just a whiff. I called it Turn Me On. And it's almost finished. I just need some scraps for the heart note.
What do you mean scraps? For a fragrance?
Oh, yes. Metal scraps.
Ah, so Turn Me On will be an aphrodisiac for robots, then.
Good one. You'll find out when it's time, if you bring me some scrap, along with some lavender. In return, maybe I'll let you in on my secret.
Nara said she needs lavender for her perfume, too. Now that makes more sense. Metal scraps. Naira wants them. I hope this isn't some wild goose chase. Making perfume out of metal sounds absurd. Here, your, ingredients.
Good. I wish there was more oil on the metal scraps, but...
Oh, Naira, can't you just be thankful for what you've got for once? She gives me this shit every day, I swear.
Okay. Voila! It's ready. Here, smell it.
Wow. It smells... Oh boy, it's like heaven. What is it?
Silly little boy. Too young to know, aren't you? It's new car smell.
A car?
Are you disappointed? The scent of luxury is the base note, the smell of confidence is the heart note, and the fragrance of risk and adventure is the head note. All you dream about is to turn it on and drive away into the distance. Thanks so much for helping me out. Unlike some people. Here, have this. I rubbed it with Turn Me On. This'll remind you to tune into your sense of smell now and then.
Hey there. Rehearsing for the big night?
Where did you come from, handsome?
I heard you, singing.
Don't lie to Lola, sweet cheeks. Bet you thought someone was strangling a cat.
Not at all. I...
See this neck? You shouldn't be able to. Usually, it's wrapped in the softest, most rare of mink stoles. Lola was the grand dame of the bazaar. But until reunited with her beloved mink stole, she is unfit to perform. But how will Lola dazzle anyone without her beloved mink stole? Without it, I can't hit the high notes. And you don't see minks scampering about everywhere, do you?
Where is it?
Earlier, a strong gust of wind ripped it from Lola's tender throat and carried it away. I saw it flapping from the scaffolding near the GRE quarantine, at the intersection of Market and Horseshoe. Lola is powerless to retrieve it.
I could.
Would you? Lola could return to the bazaar to entertain, not frighten children like a lurking screamer.
Well, we can't have that.
No, indeed. Thank you, my knight in shining... whatever it is that you're wearing. I shall await you at the bazaar. Hurry, my fans await.
You asking to get hurt? One more move and you're done.
Damn. Almost had it. Oh, and it's gone again. Got it. Oh, this looks more like squirrel than mink. Well, I'd better get to the bazaar and give this to Lola.
The Carnage Hall tournament.
Gave you money to buy water, and what did you do? The card was good for me. How should I know they were scammers? Can you hear yourself now?
Oh, here you go.
My precious mink! Oh, you are truly sent from above. Lola is complete once more. You deserve a reward. Do you wish Lola to reward you with a song?
Sure, why not?
I sleep and I dream of your love. You were sent from above, like a soft turtle dove. I wake to the touch of your lips. Your hands on my hips. My heart does beg for lips. Are you not hypnotized? Are you not enthralled by Lola's voice?
Sorry to say, that was terrible. I think you need a new scarf.
A scarf? You insult Lola. It's a mink. But perhaps my days of being the grand dame of the bazaar are over after all. The truth hurts, but Lola appreciates your honesty. You deserve a more proper reward than a song anyway. Take this with Lola's deepest gratitude.
Thanks.
The first tournament in 3 years.
Yeah.
Best selection! How may I help you? You'll love that, baby.
See that big mess of bags and shit on the first floor? That stuff scavenged from the city that they recycle.
Used to watch so many movies in the old days. Now I couldn't.
I'm nothing to you. Please, let me go.
Here, pumpkin there. I sure hope we can grow something else next year. You gotta be kidding me. No way.
This won't end well for you. Over here, motherfucker! You don't want to fight me! Good. Ready for this? Now.
Hey, little one. How are you?
I'm not little.
But hey, wait. We've met before. I'm Aiden. What's your name again?
Maya.
What are you doing here, Maya?
Looking for bandits. Gonna beat the crap out of them. But I'm hiding from the infected right now.
Ah, so what did these bandits do to you?
They stole lots of stuff. But the most important thing was... Oh, they're here.
There she is. You're done following us around, you little shit.
Told ya.
You're dead, kid.
Don't worry. How about I beat him up? Hide. This won't take long.
I've got you now! Asshole! I got something.
That's just plain wrong.
Thanks. That was amazing. And gross, too.
And they're the ones who stole your stuff?
No, there were more of them before. The rest probably have it.
What's this most important thing they took?
My music box.
Why is it so important to you?
It belonged to my mother. That's all I have left of her.
That does sound important.
You need to find it, and I'll let you keep it if you do. You did save my life. The bandits went into that building, overlooking a construction site on William the Ninth Road. You gotta get it from them. If you won't, then I will.
Whoa, little... I mean, my lady, don't worry, I'll handle them.
If you can't find them, just stop and listen. The music box plays a melody like this.
I'll keep that in mind.
But they won't be there during the day. Go at night. They always go back to that building at night.
Why don't I take you home? Where do you live?
I'll go to the bazaar. By myself. I'm not a baby. If you don't want to keep the music box, you could sell it there. It's worth a lot.
What I would give for a bath.
I heard that this time the carnage...
Normally I like a cat fight, but bloody hell. Can you believe just yesterday those two were best friends?
What happened?
Last night someone stole Teresa's flour. All of it. A major harvest too. She could have made a killing. Without it, she got nothing. No flour, no sales, no money. She and her son won't last another month without the income.
Oh, she must be desperate to blame her best friend.
Ex-best friend. But it's just an accusation. It's not like she's got any evidence. She's a bit hot-headed, that's for sure. But you'd have to ask her yourself.
You think she needs help?
Teresa? Why? Looking to earn some cash?
What? That's not why I...
You're a pilgrim, aren't you? You guys don't do anything for free. How much do they fork over for the water? She'll be near a shop.
Thanks for the tip.
It's a grab bag, so go for it, kid. I'll gladly take your money for that. You gotta come back so I can watch you leave again.
I hear butcher's drunk.
My sister found some weird tapes inside an abandoned building.
Good morning, Pilgrim. Have I already thanked you for the water?
I hear you were robbed.
But my best friend, no less. I'm devastated. Really.
And why on earth would you jump to that conclusion about your best friend?
I didn't want to. But who else could it be? She was storing it for me, to keep it safe, she said. And now, it's conveniently gone. Me and my boy are left with nothing. If only she'd admit it and return the flower, I'd forgive her, I swear I would. Lord is my witness, if she's in trouble, I'll help her. But she's a stubborn one. We've had quite a harvest, too. Wouldn't have had us living on Easy Street, but now we'll starve.
How did Anna explain the disappearance of the flower?
Theft, not a disappearance. And she didn't explain anything. She's lying through her teeth.
How do you know?
See it in her eyes. It's a lie. I look back and realise Anna's been a liar all along.
Do you have any proof that Anna did this?
Not exactly, but was in her shed, wasn't it? And here I thought she was doing me a favour offering to store it. Turns out she was just making it easier for her to screw over me and my boy. Talk to her, would you? She won't listen to me. Maybe a stranger could get around her stubbornness. We can put this behind us if she gives it back. And if she stole it because she was hungry, she can keep what she needs. Her shed's near the water tower. Please, go talk to her.
I'll think about it.
A friend's betrayal hurts the most.
Weird kind of drug. Alamet all over.
Hey, Anna? Anna, I just want to talk.
Go away!
Talk to me and I'll go away. It won't take long.
Look, I know Teresa sent you. Fuck her. And fuck you. Please, just go away.
Can we please talk? I'd like to help.
Help what? Remind me of my poverty? My drinking problem? Or that I'm a heinous flower thief?
I'm not making assumptions. I just want to hear your story. I want to hear the truth.
The truth? You want the truth? Here's the truth. I would never rob a friend. Never. And that's the end of my story. Did Teresa tell you about the half year's wages she owes me? I needed Teresa to sell that flower so she could pay me. Why would I risk everything? My well-being, Teresa, and her sons, by stealing it?
I thought you were best friends.
So did I. Until today. Since the fall, we've been close. I lost my child. She lost her husband. I became very depressed. Suicidal. Teresa got me through it. She even cooked for me and my husband, who drank heavily. I can't believe she'd accuse me of this.
She'd mentioned you were storing the flower.
I figured it was the best way to keep watch over it, and make sure I got paid. So we put it in my shed near the tower. I went to check on it this morning and... nothing. All gone.
You didn't see anyone lurking nearby, or anything suspicious?
You don't think I would have mentioned that by now? I can only tell you that I did not steal that flower. I wouldn't do that to Teresa, or to myself. The only strange thing was that nothing else was stolen. My buckwheat, my beets, untouched. Whoever it was only wanted the flower.
Interesting. Mind if I go check out the shed? Maybe it just needs to be looked at with a fresh pair of eyes.
Knock yourself out. Help us end this madness, please.
Door's unlocked. Somebody must have had keys. The rest of the supplies are untouched. They knew exactly what they were looking for. Footprints. One set of shoes. Thief worked alone. Nothing's broken. Someone was very familiar with this place. Flower trail on the ground. Bags dragged this way.
How dare they close the passage to the center?
Trail ends here. Who had the keys to the shed?
Me and my husband.
Nobody else? You sure? There's no sign of forced entry, Anna. Whoever took the flower had the keys. Or made copies.
So you do think it was me?
Calm down and think. Who else would do this? And why? Help me help you. Unless Teresa's right after all.
Hard to tell. Someone from the bazaar, perhaps? There's Dodger. That guy's capable of anything. And then there's Benny, Teresa's son. And that's all I can come up with.
Who's this Dodger you mentioned?
He's a snake, that's why. One of the shadiest characters in the bazaar. Come to think of it. He took an interest in Teresa's grain harvest recently. Asked a lot of questions. Never paid any mind before.
I should talk to him.
You'll find him at the bazaar, but watch your back. He doesn't give a rat's ass about people. Just money.
What about Teresa's son? Why would he do this?
Normally, I wouldn't suspect him. Nice kid. I've known him all his life. He's like a son to me. But lately, he's been quiet, like he's got something to hide. And maybe he does. But no, Benny wouldn't have done this. It would break Teresa's heart, and he knows it. And even if he had taken the flower, why?
That seems to be the central question for everyone involved. Where can I find Benny?
Not sure. He's been making himself pretty scarce. That said, I'm sure Teresa's got him guarding their storehouses. Make sure what meager goods they have left are safe.
I'll look for him.
Since you helped my husband, I'll share a secret with you. The storehouses are full of traps. So be careful. My shed has nothing of the sort, which is probably why it was so easy to steal from. And as for Benny, Teresa keeps close tabs on her son. Ask her.
Can you tell me where you were the night the flower was stolen?
At home with my husband. There's not much more to say.
And not much more, or nothing?
Nothing. I was home with my husband. End of story. Accusations are devastating enough around here. I'm ruined.
And not if we find the flower and prove it was someone else.
Perhaps. But in my experience, the damage has been done.
Maybe, maybe not. Let's see what I can find out.
I'm finished. There is no more hope.
Am I here if the butcher's man or high on some kind of weird drug?
A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Anybody else freaked out right now?
I haven't seen my kids in months because of that ridiculous blockade at the center.
Why do I always have to gather?
Why can't help it?
Fine.
Everything would have been simpler.
She can't seem to see that all I want is what's best for her.
I heard this time
You were supposed to be discreet, not go shouting in the middle of the bazaar.
she wants to find someone like that. How was I supposed to know they had shears?
You think you would marry her?
Aiden, warms my heart to see a treasured friend.
You getting sentimental on me?
I have a mission for you. You have to defeat an army of virals and then jump into fire.
Are you nuts?
I'm kidding. Checking if you've learned anything after the last one. But you can see that we are slowly moving forward.
Teresa's flower was stolen, and I want to find out who did it.
Teresa's flower was... What the fuck? Okay, you've got my attention.
What do you know about a woman named Anna?
What, the one who works for Teresa? Not all that much. Her husband sometimes sits in on our card games. He never said boo about her. Not even a few pints in. That says something right there.
You know where Benny might be?
Do I look like his mother? Believe me, he's on top of my where are they now list. He went down in flames in our last card game. He almost literally bet the farm. And lost. So if you're looking for that flower, it's not Teresa's or Benny's no more. It's mine. The kid owed it to me. And if it's missing, it was stolen from me.
Aha. So Benny's in your debt.
Big time. Up to his ears, you might say. In flour.
You think he stole it?
Could be. He's a dumb kid who might think that will stop me from trying to collect.
I need to find him then.
Ask Mother Teresa. She's usually got the boy on a short leash. Except for poker nights, clearly. So now you know I have the most skin in this game. If that flower isn't found, I am the big loser. So maybe check out Teresa's storehouses. Seems like just the place a dumb kid like Benny would think he could hide. And if you do get your hands on the flower, just kindly bring it straight to me. I'll pay you handsomely for the service, of course. But it will save everyone a lot of grief, and... hey, I get my flower. We can put this behind us.
The Carnage Hall tournament is getting closer and closer.
The kid did us a huge favor, not giving up the water for the PKs.
Do this anymore.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened.
What is our Ruth?
Hey, you look happy.
Ah, what is happiness if not a disease of fools?
You lost me on that one.
Wait, you seem like a man of power. Do you wish to possess the world's most powerful weapon?
The world's most powerful weapon? Okay, what is it?
You will see with your own eyes. I will give you its location, and in return, you will give me all your money.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, what is money compared to such a priceless thing?
It buys me food and drink, keeps me from starving. I can go on.
Fine. 200 and a money-back guarantee. And if you do not value the weapon as I have, I shall return your money. Will you accept my challenge?
Okay, I'm in.
Look for chests hidden on the old overpass overlooking East Horseshoe and the roof of the office building close by. The last one you open will contain the world's most powerful weapon. Search, and you shall find it.
Shit, this won't be easy.
How dare they close the passage to the center? We are free people.
Oof, that floor doesn't look safe. Maybe there's another way.
I could go for a pumpkin.
Pretty empty as warehouses go. Ha! Gotcha.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing here? Is that you, Pilgrim? You shouldn't be here, mate. How'd you get in?
You're Benny, right? We need to talk.
I don't like this. Dodger sent you, did he? Tell him I'm pulling together what I owe him. I just haven't got it yet.
Hold up, Benny. So you're saying you're in debt to Dodger?
Dodger hasn't sent you.
No. How much do you owe him? Only you had a reason to steal the flower.
You bastard. Do you think that just because you turn on the water, you got free run of the place?
Tell me I'm wrong.
I ain't telling you nothing. Fuck off.
Benny! Where are you, Benny?
Go on. Make my day. Grab the wood bucket if you dare.
Look, mate, I haven't done anything. God is my witness. Let me go, please.
First, answer a few questions. But I want the truth. Did you steal the flower?
No, I don't even know where it is.
So why did you attack me?
Thought you might have been one of Dodger's boys, come to collect.
I see. You're in deep with Dodger and used your mother's bountiful harvest for collateral.
I was hot that night, mate. And the pot was big enough we could have bought the Jansen's fields. With the water back on and all, Mum and me would have been sitting pretty for the rest of our days. But then things got ugly and... ain't no other way to tell it. I lost.
So did Dodger take the flower? To settle up?
Doubt it. Could have just made me bring it to him. And I would have. He's too lazy to do anything himself. But you know, mate, don't tell him I said that.
What's the meaning of this?
Stealing the flower was your job, Teresa.
So you pilgrims really are crazy.
He's off his nut, Mum.
You shut your trap and listen, young man. I've had enough of you as well.
Benny wouldn't have pulled this off on his own. He's not exactly the brightest chap. No offense, ma'am.
None taken. Lump of coal for brains, that one.
Mum?
Very well. I did it. But I really had no choice, Aiden. We worked for months on that crop. Worked our fingers to the bone. It yielded enough to last for months. There'd be bread, enough to feed the whole bazaar. But you know what Dodger would do if he got it? Sell it back to us for triple the price. We'd end up paying for our own flour. A cruel joke. All because of a stupid card game. We'd be ruined. I couldn't allow that. I wouldn't.
So, where is the flower?
Under the water tower. You must understand, it can't go to Dodger.
And why not? He won it fair and square.
Dodger? Fair and square? Hardly. He's a cheat. Everyone knows it. We just can't prove it. Okay, say you're right. Is there a middle ground? Can we give him something else instead?
Someone like Dodger doesn't seem all that flexible.
He's got to be, mate. Talk to him, please. Ask him for more time. Anything. We're begging you.
Let me think about that.
You are our only hope.
Don't get melodramatic, Benny. The pilgrim knows what he's doing.
A music box melody. Seems to be coming from that infected.
Ooh, who have we here? How's it shaking?
Waste of breath. Coming down with something again. I can't get better.
Darn. I'd help you, but I don't know how.
Thanks. I don't know what to do about it anymore.
Apparently not here.
Just because you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. If you got no one doesn't
Where do you think we'll be in 10 years?
In 10 years? I don't even know where I'll be by next spring.
And where's this weapon? That nutjob has some splaining to do.
Sometimes I wish
wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. It's about the only time I smile. And then I see the goddamn
The little guy said he'd like a dog, and that arrogant jerk, my husband and your brother, says, here, you can hold.
You got holes in your shoes.
The little guy said he'd like a dog, and that arrogant jerk, my husband and your brother, says, here, you can
There were voltage drops again. 5%, give or take.
Sometimes I can't sleep.
Do you think it's caused by the window?
Anything catching your eye? Good choice. You're always
Does the end of the road count? Or the road to the end?
Before you say, what's a con job but a shiny stone to a simpleton, I'll knock it out of your...
Whence comes such anger?
Wait, whence? I climbed like an idiot to the top of the viaduct for nothing.
Don't you see? You've gained the most powerful weapon after all. It's perseverance.
What?
The most powerful weapon in the world is perseverance, which you displayed when you climbed to the very top.
And I paid you for that? Give me my money back.
Perseverance will overcome the greatest difficulties, and lack of it will destroy you, as it has destroyed our world. Win the war faster, research the virus faster and sloppier. So what will it be? Would you sacrifice your perseverance just to get your money back?
Well, when you put it that way, I guess I have learned something.
What is each moment but an occasion to learn? Keep well.
This old couple, Carl and Ellie, used to live above the antique shop on Horseshoe. They were like 8 years old.
Yeah.
Gonna have this
What did your brother say?
Aiden!
Sorry to hear
Aiden,
that.
over here! Please!
What did you do?
Okay, let's make things lively. 100 more.
No frickin' way. Unless you're willing to cut the time by 10 seconds.
Deal.
Living dangerously. It was already an impossible task.
Well, we'll see about that. Aiden, you find my flower yet?
Yeah, that's what I'm here about. Teresa and Benny are in dire straits. Can you forgive their death, or at least give them more time?
Fuck that. How many times do I have to say I'm not running a charity? I didn't force Benny to play cards. You know, a man can't pay his debts well. He's not a man, is he?
Stupid is as stupid does. Maybe when they got nothing left but the skivvies on their butts, they'll have learned a valuable lesson.
You know what, Aiden? Actually, yeah, I think I got something to help everyone. Honestly, yeah, who cares about flour? What, am I going to be a baker all of a sudden? I don't think so. But I do want what I'm owed. And me and Urban, we got this bet.
Wait, whoa. No fair, not him. He runs on walls.
Of course it's fair. There's no rule against having him get them. You pull this off, Aiden, and what Urban will have to pay me will more than cover my losses on the flower. And there'll be extra I can throw your way.
Wait, what exactly are you talking about here?
You see, on top of the church, there's this, well, let's just call it a flag. You can't see it from the ground, but this flag, well, it's not a flag. You'll know when you see it. Urban and I made a bet that I could find someone who could nab it for us. I've been raising the stakes for years, and Urban's called me every time. But with the amount on the line now, you know it would be a sin not to give it a try.
I'm in no hurry. Rather you just keep raising the stakes till it gets real juicy.
What's that? Fear suddenly got you all puckered.
Nah, I'm just looking out for you. It'll ruin you if you lose now, being out the flower and all.
Well, I'm game if Aiden is. The time limit's pretty fucking brutal, but, you know, I've got faith in Aiden here. So, you in?
Let's do this.
Well, then let's just get to it, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go. Andale, Aiden. Make me proud.
I've never believed the Nightrunners. Just fairy tales, if you ask me.
Maybe I do feed you a bit much, okay, but you deserve it. If you don't learn to go in the right
I'm not an opera fan, but I do appreciate some classic garbage.
Aiden, over here.
Don't go shouting in the bazaar.
Did I tell you, Urban? I told you. Been waiting years for this. We've got a winner. The Undy Challenge has been conquered. Way to go, Aiden.
All right. Don't get so excited. You're ugly when you gloat, you know that?
So what's the deal with this flag?
It's a pair of Carl's old undies.
You put Teresa and Benny's life at stake for some old underwear?
This was more about the bet itself, but the undies are symbolic. There is a great story behind them, too. No one remembers when exactly, but long ago, a wild wind blew Carl's laundry off his line, and it got stuck on the roof. Carl wanted to mount some big mission to rescue his clothes. Can you believe that? Anyway, everyone refused, of course. No one could climb that high. Off and on, a good wind would sometimes bring down a sock, maybe a shirt. But Carl's undies stuck there, flying proud. Urban bet me that I would never find someone who could fetch them for us. But I did.
So you'll cancel Teresa and Benny's debt now?
Like it never existed. And you, my new friend, you saved the day. Take this with my thanks.
This time, the Carnage Hall tournament will be more extreme.
Just as you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're over it. If you got one to land on, that's when you know. Aiden! Did you do it? Did you find the music box?
Yes, and I've come to give it back to you.
But I said you could keep it for saving my life. And I mean what I say.
Oh, I believe you. But the way you keep humming the tune from this music box, seems you'd be happier if you had it back. So, it would have a better home with you than with me.
Well, maybe. I have had it forever. Thank you, Aiden.
You're welcome, my lady.
I haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center.
I've been waiting 3 years for the Carnage Hall tournament.
Heard that this time. Carnage Hall tournament?
And still no invitation to Carnage Hall. Aiden, remember me?
Oh, Neris, the ferocious mama bear. How could I forget?
Forgive me. Are you still upset with how I treated you?
Oh, I have bigger problems to worry about.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was certain you wanted to hurt my boys. You know what people say about pilgrims.
You run into trouble again?
It's Scott. He's gone missing again. I've been everywhere, asked everyone, but no one's seen him. Could you help? I got no one else to turn to.
I'll look for your son.
Okay. I'll pray for you, Aiden. Every day.
All right, tell me about Scott's disappearance.
He left in the afternoon without Mo. And never came back. He was gone overnight. Even more strange. Some men came around that evening looking for him.
And what did they want?
Wouldn't say, so I chased him off. But later I saw Rude Weghorst, talking to him. I got a bad feeling. He's had it in for my boy lately. Maybe he has something to do with this. See, Scott's got a huge crush on Rude's daughter, and Rude's not having it. Started treating my boy like trash.
Could Scott have run off with the girl?
It's possible. He's completely head over heels for her. Lush should be at the bazaar. I was on my way back to look, but I ran into you.
These men, any idea who they were?
They said they were after someone without a biomarker. That couldn't be Scott, of course. They're not from the bazaar, that's for sure. And not the kind of people we like here.
All right, I'll talk to Rude. You go home and keep an eye on Mo.
This is the last time. I gotta find other ways for the boys to learn a lesson.
Rude, I need to talk to you.
It's you, that pilgrim. Well, people said all sorts of things about you at first, but after what you did... Tell me, how do you like it here at the bazaar?
I'm slowly getting used to it.
You can do a lot here as long as you keep the right company. And I know everyone here.
Scott Gunter. Know him?
Too well, unfortunately.
I'm looking for him. For Neris. Did you know that he didn't come home last night?
If Neris had raised him properly, maybe he would have.
Look, if you don't want to help him, then at least help me.
Fine, I'll help you. What do you want to know?
How about your daughter? Would she know where Scott could be?
Lust doesn't know anything.
Did you ask her, or are you just saying that?
My daughter has wasted enough time on that little shit.
Some men came looking for Scott yesterday, and from what I hear, you talked to him.
Yeah, they were recruiters or something.
Recruiters? What do you mean?
They were looking for able-bodied young men, so I referred them to Scott.
I want to talk to Lus.
We owe you for the water, but damn it, I don't want you bothering my daughter.
What if something has happened to Scott?
No, out of the question. Go away before...
You guys talking about Scotty? What's wrong? Has something happened to him?
He's gone missing. When did you last see him?
Yesterday afternoon. Said he was going to prove himself?
Prove himself?
He can be a romantic.
Romantic? I love you, Lus. But you gotta stop falling for that moron shit.
So, what was this mission?
I really don't know. He just said that it would help us be together.
You know where he was headed to prove himself?
Let's see. He did mention Crocodile Flats. It's a neighborhood west of Houndfield. Said he knew of some treasure there in an abandoned building. Please, you gotta find him.
I'll do my best.
Dad? What's happening? Did you know about this?
Just go back home. I already told you everything. For real.
I got a bad feeling about this. Something's not right, but I can't.
Have you seen a kid named Scott?
Neris's brat? Like I told her, no.
He's gone missing.
Yeah, well, I'm just a gate guard, not a babysitter.
You seen anything suspicious?
Look, my duty is to keep the bazaar safe from infected. They don't pay me to keep tabs on every single person that comes in and out of here. If they got a biomarker, that's all I need to know. Give me a break, I'm getting bored.
Fuck me, people will always complain. We're alive, and that's what counts. Burn 1 degree. And another. Gave up on the 3rd degree. Managed. Yeah.
Any luck with Dodger?
Yeah. He won't be hassling you about your flower anymore.
Mate, how'd you do it?
I won a bet for him. A strange one.
But now we're in your debt. We'll never be able to repay you.
Then pay it forward. Start by apologizing to Anna.
Yes, yes, of course. Oh, God, what have I done? I'll go right away. Maybe it's not too late to repair things.
I've been such a prat. This is all my fault.
Just try to keep your nose clean from now on. For your mother's sake, if not your own.
That was close.
You are so fucked.
Infected got him. Serves him right, you asked me. Tempted to think like that.
Lockpicks. Seems like Scott was well prepared. Someone tried to force this lock, but he couldn't and didn't get in. Looks like Scott just dropped everything and ran. He turned left here. He was in quite a hurry. I mean, 2 guys chasing him. They caught you. You didn't give up that easily, did you, Scott? Oh, shit. It got brutal. They were dragging him. He must have been unconscious. They turned left here. just hope he's alive. They drag him to that building. Alright, so he must be inside. Need to find a way inside.
Who the fuck are you?
Who knows? Maybe I'm the guy you're looking for.
Hey, help! I can't get loose. Help me! Oh, fuck. I was minding my own business and they just started chasing me.
You know those men?
Only heard of them. They're renegades.
Renegades?
Yeah. Never seen them at the bazaar before either. We hoped they'd leave the bazaar alone, since we're dirt poor as it is.
They say what they want?
No clue. I was headed... Hey, wait a minute. You. Not you again.
Can't forget about that dog, can you?
Yes. Well, no. It doesn't matter anymore.
But you're still pissed.
I'm not pissed, just frustrated. Your little hero act, well, it ruined everything for me. And I had a good thing going.
So, the bazaar getting water somehow ruined your life. Do tell.
Don't get me wrong. Everyone is doing so much better. Everyone but me. See, before this, the one thing I could get was water. Enough to share, so... I shared with Lus's family. And Rude seemed okay with me then. But once everyone had water, suddenly I wasn't so special anymore. Worse, Rude said I wasn't good enough for his daughter. But I love Lus.
So you decided to commit suicide?
What are you talking about?
Now, from what I've been told, you'll get yourself killed in Crocodile Flats.
I had to go. Rude thinks I'm a loser. I have to show him how wrong he is. I'll do anything to prove myself to both of them.
So that's what this mission is all about.
Rude said he'd give me one chance with Lus. Told me about a necklace some rich aunt of his owned, worth a bundle. Said it was probably still in her apartment.
Ah, so Rude sent you to Crocodile Flats.
Sorta. He told me if I could get the necklace, maybe I'd prove myself worthy of his daughter. Worthy enough to marry. So, I have to get it, you know? To be with Lus.
You know this is a wild goose chase, don't you? A setup. Why else would thugs have been here? Who else knew you'd be here?
Only Rude. And yeah, the guy doesn't like me, but why would he set me up? He knows I love Lus.
And that doesn't sit well with him. Your mother saw Rude talking to those two thugs yesterday. Probably thought it was the only way to get you to leave his daughter alone.
The fucker! Keep me away from Lus. I could have gotten killed! Well, fuck that. I'll kill him.
Ah, great plan. If you're looking to get hanged.
Let them hang me.
Being hanged for killing her father isn't a smart way to impress a lady love, Scotty.
I should let him get away with it?
I'll handle Rude. You just get home and let your mother know you're safe. She's out of her mind with worry right now.
Makes me wonder, though. If there is a necklace in the apartment, it'd be on the top floor, flat 21, but maybe Rude was lying about all that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And here, take these. I was gonna use them as a distraction once I got to the apartment, but I'm guessing I won't need them anymore.
Nice to get away from the family for a bit.
The kid did us a huge favor, not giving up the war. He came.
A little. The worst thing was they took all the equipment.
Where's Scott? Have you found him?
Yeah, he's at home with his mother. Safe. Scott survived your mission, Rude. You must be disappointed.
What is he talking about?
Lus, you know I love you, don't you? And I only want what's best for you.
What did you do, Dad?
Listen, honey, you know Scott's no good for you. I thought this would knock some sense into the boy, and he'd give up.
Give up on what? Or who? Me?
Since your father seems reluctant to tell the full story, he set Scott up on a suicide mission and had two thugs intercept Scott just to make sure that he never made it back.
Should have turned you over to them while I was at it, you piece of shit.
That would be your style.
You did what? I know you didn't like Scott, but how could you? That's it. I'm done with you, Father.
Well, I hope you're happy.
Hey, it's got nothing to do with me. You brought this all down on yourself, and I don't feel sorry for you one bit.
I can't believe you did it.
Watch yourself. Here.
Mom, please. I love her. Is this really too much to ask? Please. Why can't she stay with us?
I got enough mouths to feed.
Aiden, you're here. You're the hero. Be the hero. Help us.
You're not gonna like this, Scott, but I've gotten too deep into this already. You're safe. The rest is a family matter. It's not my place to interfere.
Why did I even come here? What was I hoping for?
No! Les, wait!
Well, hopefully that's the end of that.
You think they'll be okay?
Scott'll be fine. As for Lus, let her monster of a father worry about that. I'm just glad my boy is safe. Thanks to you. Here. You should start a detective agency. You're pretty good at this.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile.
Are you going to the Carnage Hall tournament?
God damn it.
Grace will be there.